Hello once again to all my lovely, wonderful subscribers and viewers. Thank you all so much for your continued support on my channel, and in particular as we explore the plethora of male fragrances which I have accumulated in my fragrance arsenal. Today's fragrance is very much an underappreciated and undervalued one within the wider fragrance community. However, it is also a fragrance that I love, as it really conjures up a positive time in my life and also evokes a strong summer vibe with its delectable aroma. As you can see, as we zoom in for a close-up on this particular fragrance, this one is Gucci Made to Measure Pour Homme. Once again, a tincture that many of you will have seen in your travails around fragrance outlets, but one that has not garnered the acclaim that I will afford it in today's honest and open review. As ever, I'd like to emphasise that to no degree am I sponsored by any of the fragrance brands which I discuss on my channel. Fragrances represent a passion of mine, which I am excited and exhilarated to share within the community through the medium of my channel. Often, in order to get my creative juices flowing, I will douse myself in the showcase fragrance prior to a video. And with this fragrance, once I applied it, it transports me back to the summer and every summer which I have worn it during. It is very much that immediate sense of hot weather and wonderful times outside that I definitely feel I get from this fragrance. It radiates that sweetness and the deliciousness of the heat, of summer days strolling around and enjoying nature's unique scents. Once more, I have definitely received my fair share of compliments whilst wearing this particular fragrance. It is one of those scents which is striking and could be utilised as a signature fragrance for many. The main principle of this male fragrance was to be in correspondence, or conjunction rather I should say, with the Gucci Made to Measure suit, an almost bespoke fragrance, so to speak, that would speak of class, sophistication, elegance, and above all refinement for any gentleman who chooses to wear it. It is one of my go-to summer fragrances whenever that weather turns hot and humid, which is when I would recommend everyone to use it to its fullest and premium optimum potential. A brief perusal of the usual suspects places this fragrance firmly towards the lower end of the fragrance price range, at roughly the £30 mark in English pounds sterling. This only emphasises for me what good value this fragrance may represent, one that is affordable and reliable for the masses, yet also one which is not commonplace or popular compared to its more illustrious and well-recognised peers. As we look at the fragrance, aesthetically it looks very classic and chic, as one might expect with the Gucci brand, and it definitely holds an adequate amount within its glass dimensions. Only a few sprays of this fragrance will give you that amazing first scent, while once it has dried down, the original fragrance has mellowed, and whilst it retains that vivacious and succulent aroma. This fragrance was released originally in 2013, but I feel that it, under my instruction, one might hope that it will undergo something of a renaissance and become more used within the public spectrum. I have to say that I feel that there really is no fragrance which combines that mixture of elegant sophistication and sweet sex appeal. As ever, I've done the research for you, because we don't have the ability for you to sample this fragrance, and can reveal that the notes within this particular bottle are top notes of Calabrian bergamot, French lavender and aniseed, heart notes of Sri Lankan nutmeg and juniper berry, with base notes of Cistus labadanum, patchouli and leather. Now all of this combines together to give you that real masculine scent and commands the respect through your choice of cologne. Now, what I have to say about specific, and again, this is continuing with that sort of business-esque theme, is that I really do feel that you could use this within a professional environment. It just does have that certain unique charisma and charm to the fragrance, which I really think can improve and, build upon the power and dynamism which you're looking to evoke or impart to any others if you're in, for example, a board meeting, or if you've got some really important chores or duties for you to fulfill within your job role. Certainly that could be used in a office or administrative environment, or anything really, even whilst you're out and about. In terms of the ages of this cologne, I definitely think it's maybe for it's a man's fragrance, really. Definitely a very male one. You couldn't quite see a very youthful gentleman wearing this. I think it really does have that maturity to that fragrance. So if you are looking to elevate or emphasize that you're ready to take on the new roles which maturity might offer, which maturity might garner you, then I really think that Gucci Made to Measure Pour Homme could definitely be the fragrance choice for you if you're looking to fulfill any goals or aspirations, or really looking for people also to take you seriously, which can be hard sometimes within the business world. As I said, there is no fragrance, there is no sense that is more potent or more telling than that of smell. And as I said, there could be nothing easier than maybe applying this Gucci Made to Measure over yourself in order for you to give off that vibe that you're really wishing to come across as a business mogul, so to speak. Now, as we look at this, all I can think is that we've got to give it a rating. Now, the rating I would give this particular fragrance would be a 9 out of 10. Now, as I mentioned before previously, this is very much a case because that is quite cheap or economic for those of a monetary mindset. Definitely worth purchasing because of that specifically. But also, I think it is just also because it is one of my absolute favourites within my collection. The fragrance radiates the quality through its ingredients. In particular, we did discuss patchouli on one of my other videos, and that's definitely something which I must realise is a commonplace ingredient within a lot of the fragrances that I definitely admire and respect. So as I said, that definitely is within this particular fragrance as well. We also have the longevity of the aroma. As I said, it does retain the quality through its ingredients and also the original potency. As I said, the actual initial smell of the fragrance is retained throughout the day for quite a few hours before you might have to find yourself reapplying the fragrance in order to intensify or build once again upon your skin. And best of all, like I said, is definitely a fragrance which is one that is quite classic. As I said, something which is endorsed by such a quality brand such as Gucci, and really worthwhile in my opinion picking it up. Perhaps of paramount importance is stressing what a unique fragrance it is, and also the fact that not many people whom I have met over the 5 or so years that it has been out have ever been wearing it, and a lot of people have been interested in trying it, and also a lot of the men have been interested in acquiring it themselves, and that in itself really speaks for me as to how brilliant this particular fragrance is. Once again, what I really want to do is just thank you all so much for tuning in, and have a happy day wherever you are, and also, of course, whatever you're doing. Thank you so much. Adios.